Hey, welcome back to Amanda Loves Sense and Books. I am going to go over this huge stack of books I hope to get to this summer. I posted polls on my Instagram, some books that I have on my TBR that I would like to try to get to, and these are the ones that got voted for. So we'll go over these. No particular order how I'm going to read these, if I get to them this summer or not. I'm a mood reader, so if I feel up to read one, I will pick it up. Hopefully, I will get through all of these. Let me see. 13, about 16 books here, so we shall see. The first one is How My Summer Went Up in Flames by Jennifer Saltodoski. I'm butchering the name, but there you go. It says on the back of it, first she lost her heart and then she lost her mind. Rosie has always been impulsive. She didn't mean to set her cheating ex-boyfriend's car on fire. She never thought about that her attempts to make amends could be considered stalking. So when she served with a temporary restraining order on the first day of summer vacation, she's heartbroken furious. To put distance between Rosie and her ex, Rosie's parents send her a cross-country road trip with her responsible, reliable neighbor Maddie and his two friends. Forgotten freedom of the road, Rosie wants to hitchhike home and win her ex back. But her determination starts to dwindle with each passing mile because Rosie's spark of anger. It may have just ignited a romance with someone new. So, we shall see. Let's see if I can set that. There we go. The next one is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I've read 2 of her books, I think, so far. I just finished The 11 Other Words in May. I didn't care for it. It wasn't my favorite. So we shall see how this one goes. I've heard it's close proximity, like 2 people are in a wedding party, I want to say, and they have to go on this honeymoon because everyone got food poisoning at the wedding and they can't get the money back. So the bride sends 2 of the people that didn't get the food poison on the wedding, and they don't like each other, and supposedly that's how it starts. So we shall see how that one goes. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. Says New York Times bestseller, Gone Girl. I've never read Gone Girl. I don't think I've read any Gillian Flynn books, so we shall see. It says, fresh from a brief stay at a psych hospital, reporter Camelia Peaker faces a troubling assignment. She returned to her tiny town to cover the murders of 2 preteens. For years, Camilla has hardly spoken to her narcotic hypochondriac mother or half-sister she barely knows, a beautiful 13-year-old with an eager grip on the town. Now installed in her family bedroom, her family's Victorian mansion, Camilla finds herself identifying with the young victims as a bit too strongly. Dodged her own demons, she must unveil the psychological puzzle of her own past if she wants to get the stories to survive this homecoming. So, I've heard good things about it. And then another, I guess, thriller is The Silent Patient. All I know about this book is that she kills her husband and then goes quiet, and then I think it's like 5 or 6 years later, this psych doctor says, I can get her to talk, and supposedly I think that's what this is about. He's trying to get her to talk or something. I don't know anything other than that. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. I've not read any Nicholas Sparks books, but I do have quite a bit on my TBR from Goodwill and then our local thrift store. So I don't think I've even seen the movie. I've seen a couple Nicholas Sparks movies, but I don't think I've seen the one to this one. But I think this one is the one where he goes off to war. Yeah, John goes on tour duty around 9/11, so we'll see. Sorry, you can hear my son in the background. He's playing. Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. I've heard this is a kind of a dark romance. I haven't seen the movie. I've heard the movie is not good, so we'll see if the book is any good, but we shall see. The next one is another, I guess a fantasy romance. I'm not sure. I've heard there's alien smut in this book. Figure I'll give the first one a try and see if I can continue with the trilogy. But Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. I've read quite a few of her books. I read It Starts With Us, which is the continuum of It Ends With Us last month. It was okay. It was a 3-star. It Ends With Us wasn't my favorite, but I mean, my favorite so far by her is Ugly Love. So, but this one is another one of her books that I want to read. I had them picked between this one, Hopeless, and Verity, and this one won. So we shall see about that one. She's always a hit or a miss for me, because I've read Ugly Love, Reminders of Him. It Ends With Us. It Starts With Us. I think I've read another one, but I'm not for sure. I'd have to look. This one I found at our local thrift store. It's called Freaks by Amanda Hocking. Let's see what it says on the inside. In a world of magical visions and promiscuous, Mira wants to have a normal life, but is that possible? It says Mira has become used to the extraordinary, roaming place to place with Gideon's Durlin traveling carnival. She is longed for an ordinary life where no one has the ability to levitate or predict the future. She gets her chance when the struggling sideshow sets up camp in a small town of Calgary, and she meets a gorgeous local man named Gabe. But before long, Mara realizes there's a dark presence lurking in the town that's threatening the lives of her friends. She has 7 days to take control of the power she didn't know she had in order to save everyone she cares about and change the future. So, we'll see. I got this one at the local either Goodwill or thrift store. I don't remember, but it looked interesting. The Stepmother by Carrie Adams. It says young, fitter, prettier, yes, but does that make her wicked? Bree Fraser was once the apple of her husband's eye, and now he's picked a more selective fruit. Bree thought she did rediscover her incredible self after divorcing Jimmy, but being home with 3 young daughters brings her demons back with a vengeance. The only solution to get her family together again is the trouble. Her ex is about to marry someone else. To get him back, she'll have to reveal the guilty secret she never could when they were married. The someone else is Tessa King, who has finally found love, but her knight in shining armor he's getting toys. Comes with a catch, or 4 of the 3 sullen daughters, and an ex who doesn't seem nearly enough. If the split was amicable, then why are all the other women in his life so hostile? After years of singledom, what is Tessa prepared to do to get her happy ending? So, we shall see about that one. Girl on a Train by Paula Hawkins. All I know, I think I've heard good things about this one. Like, she takes the same route every week or every day or something like that, and she happens to see something she shouldn't have. So, and then Reckless Girls, it's pretty good for summer. It's got the summer vibes on it. It says the author, The Wife Upstairs. I think it's where these girls go on a vacation to this island, and people don't make it off, from what I've heard about this book. Yeah, it says 1 island, 6 visitors, countless of secrets. So, and then this one is 3 books in one. I've not watched I think it's Netflix, Hulu, one of the two, adaptation. But this summer I turned Pretty Trilogy. It's got all 3 books in it, and it's one big one. So we'll see if I get through this. Oops, these are gonna fall. There we go. Another thriller. It says The Lake by Natasha Preston. Let's see. It says the lake never forgets. The secret that they kept buried for years is about to resurface. So, let's see about that one. And All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Boyer. I think this is a historical fiction, if I remember correctly. Marie-Laure LeBlanc lives with her father in Paris near the Museum of Natural History where he works. When she was 12, the Nazi occupied Paris, and the father and daughter flee to the citadel of Saint Malo, where Laurie reclusive great uncle lives in a tall house by the sea. With them carry that might be the museum's most valuable and precious jewel. Might be a mystery, might be one, I don't know. I've heard this one's a thriller mystery. It says on the back, it says, an exclusive wedding on a remote Irish island. The bride, the +1, the best man, the wedding planner, the bridesmaid. All have a secret, all have a murder, but only one is the murderer. So, we shall see. Some of her Reese's Book Club books are good. I didn't care for Something in the Water. But I did like, what was the name of that one? Delia Owens, Where the Crawdads Sing. I like that one. Those are the only other ones that I know of that I've read in the Reese's Book Club. So we'll see if this one is a good one, or 2 for 1 for 1 or whatever for it. But that is the big stack of books I hope to get through this summer. Of course, you know, I still got my library. I'm listening to Spare by Prince Harry right now on audio through Libby. And then I just finished a physical book here recently. So we'll see how the rest of the month goes. And through July and August, because he goes back the beginning of August, so that's usually when my summer is pretty much over, is when he goes back to school, but we'll still see. I hope y'all stick around and see what I'll get through this stack or not. We'll see. But y'all have a good rest of the day, and thank you for watching.